I've been thinking about something. Doesn't it ever freak you out about how Jack the Ripper killed a bunch of people and, Jack the Ripper, we don't know who he was, but, the fact that nobody knows who it was who killed those people back in the 1800s. Doesn't it freak you out that nobody has solved this mystery? Well, are you listening to me at all? Yeah, I'm listening. Doesn't seem like it. What do you want to know? I want to know if... Well, do you have any viewpoint of... What's your thought on Jack the Ripper's case? The case of Jack the Ripper. What do you think? Doesn't it freak you out that this case hasn't been solved? Well, of course, I'm interested in this subject. I've studied him for the past 5 years. I went to college, for Christ's sake. Well, that's exactly my point. You know a lot about him. You've studied him a lot in the past few years, and but you seem to be drifting off in somewhere else. You seem to be. What are you even reading? You're reading about some health shit or something. Well, this is also very important to me. I'm interested in other things in life than just Jack the Ripper. Come on, give me a break. Well, of course, of course you're interested in other things, but that's not my point. My point is that, I'm looking into I'm very curious about how he even got away with, this Jack the Ripper guy or person, how he even got away with all these things. It's such a... I can't comprehend it. All right. Well, first of all, let me just interrupt you there, because everyone knows he got away. Well, you want to know something that can change the course of the future or change the course of history, how it was written? Well, I've been doing a lot of research in college, and you can't tell anyone about this. But I'm willing to share a secret with you because you're my roommate, you're my best friend. You get on my nerves a lot, but that's fine. But I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what I've been digging into. I found out that whoever killed these people back in the 1800s was a smoker. And I've done a lot of microscopical research on this because there have been preserved particles from the ashes, from the smoke, around the corpses, close to the corpses, and where the Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper killed all these people. But these ashes of smoke, we can trace, now with today's technology, we can trace the DNA from which the smoke, it's hard to explain, but I'm trying to put words into your mind here so that you can get a sense of what I'm talking about. But the smoke, the ashes, that we can trace the perpetrator's DNA through the smoke. And because he had inhaled the smoke and he had breathed out, and therefore the ashes combined with the smoke have left traces of whoever did this. The only thing remaining is we need to come up with a picture with today's technology. We need to design how he looked, with the way they do with dinosaurs and everything. And therefore we can trace DNA and we can get to the bottom of this, but you can't tell this to anyone. How about some pizza?